I started developing the artistic technique I call detailed minimalism, which is an oxymoron used for rhetorical effect, in 2004 when I joined DeviantArt. Essentially, this technique uses minor and minimal lines, images, and colors to portray multiple expressions and ideas. The central characters are indistinguishable and contain only general human features and anatomy. The reason for this is that my intention is to have my audience focus on and relate more to the emotions and concepts expressed in my drawings rather than on the character designs. My goal is to convey emotion and concepts using a minimalistic approach. The political upheaval in the United States stemming from the 2016 presidential election and the ongoing culture war inspired me to develop this technique further. The new elements I have added to this technique is a combination of disturbing imagery alongside normal imagery, which some might consider cute or attractive. The disturbing imagery in many of these drawings portray movements, situations, and actions that people do in their everyday lives, but in exaggerated ways. The normal imagery will contain or reference some other meaning. The disturbing imagery always overshadows or outweighs the cute or attractive imagery in order to accentuate the normalcy. So, this additional technique I termed disturbingly normal. I fused the dis from disturbing and the mal part from normal to add the dismal to detailed minimalism. Dismal detailed minimalism is defined as a technique that uses disturbing imagery alongside more normal images, emphasizing these minor and minimal lines, objects, and colors to portray multiple expressions and ideas. When employing this technique, I sometimes start sketching and then just see what comes out on the paper. During or after a drawing, I conceive of a title for it. The title of a drawing helps to solidify the emotions and ideas expressed in it. If I start conceiving the title of the drawing while I am still working on it, it can determine what I draw or the changes I might make to it. Sometimes I write down a series of words or phrases that I might come across during the course of the day, and then I start to visualize what kinds of images, objects, lines, colors, and designs that I can compose based on them. When I feel that an idea I have for a drawing might be too simple or obvious, I try to combine ideas or make the imagery more surreal or abstract in order to add a twist to it. Most of the time when drawing in this technique, I use the nondescript characters' faces, movements, and actions to express various emotions in order to connect to an audience. This relationship between my drawings and the audience, intended and potential, is sometimes overt, slightly blurry, or ambiguous. Depending on my inspiration for my drawings, which sometimes comes from people I might know, what they say, or their actions or behaviors, this determines how obvious or abstruse I want to make the ideas and emotions in them.